Hi, I'm Austin Hermunslie, and I'm part of the cybersecurity team here at Red River Communications. And I just want to wish everybody a happy National Password Day. That is the first Thursday in May. Intel Corporation had started this years ago, stressing the importance of passwords. And just want to put out this little friendly reminder. World Password Day, I want to stress the importance of having strong passwords. Talk a little about password managers and also maybe a little what they call 2FA or multi-factor authentication. So why are strong passwords important? Well, I just happened to have brought in my dictionary from home, and you guys all remember these things, but all words from language that would be something that would make sense or what could be put in used as what's called a dictionary attack. So there's a large file that nation states, bad actors, the bad people on the internet can use and do what's called a brute force attack. So it'll take these words, even though you might have supercalifragilisticexpialidocious or some really long word, but if it's able to be in a file, they can just slam your email, website, or anything. It's called a brute force attack against it. And if it's in it would be called a dictionary attack, it can easily be hacked. Now, adding symbols, capital letters, lowercase, and lengthening words or a passphrase is going to be something that you're going to want to do. And I know everybody says, well, these passwords, they are so complicated, how am I ever going to remember them? Well, you don't necessarily need to remember them anymore. There are tools online leading me into this next area called password managers. So password managers are pieces of software or tools that you can download for free on the internet. Just a couple of examples: LastPass or Dashlane. These all are, there are others. You just look for a password manager, and what it'll do is it's a piece of software you can download that will help manage passwords. It will help create a password, a strong password, one that is longer than 12 characters, one that you don't have to remember. We in our office use a password manager, and you just have to remember one really good password usually, and the rest can be auto-created gobbledygook. We will show you an example. But the main thing is just to have a secure password. You don't necessarily need to know what all these other passwords are. You just need to trust that program, that password manager that has it. We have been using a password manager at Red River for 2 or 3 years now. It has made everyone's lives easier. So it's highly recommended. And also on that front, it can create, so your email address is one gobbledygook password, and your bank account is a second, completely different. It's not the same password every time. So many people use something as common as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or password. Those are the top 1 and the 4th in rankings from a few years ago. But common in this area, you might have John Deere tractor, or not to pick on any Case tractor, whatever brand, flavor, or vehicles, and then maybe the make or the model of the year. But those passwords don't cut it quite as much anymore. So we really need to be thinking how to secure these things. Multi-factor authentication is the third quick thing to talk about, or two-factor authentication, as they might say. So oftentimes you'll see that in the banking world, especially if you log into your bank account now online, often you'll get a text message, right? And then you'll have a code to type in or something to push. We really are stressing and suggesting that whenever it's available, if it's available on your email accounts, the banks, they pretty much forced banks now to be using multi-factor, but any place that you can add that extra layer, they call it layering up. And that's one of the themes for this year's password day is hashtag layering up, where you have not only a good password, but adding a second layer, two-factor authentication. Two-factor or multi-factor meaning something you know, the password, right? And something you carry with you. So your cell phone, perhaps, for the text. That's multi-factor. So just a suggestion on the importance of that. But mainly, the whole reason for this is, like I was kind of alluding to earlier, we've got nation states at our door. It's a worldwide web that we surf every day when we're on the web, and we need to remember, even though we are in the upper Midwest, that bad actors, nation states, that their sole purpose is to have rooms full of computer hackers, that their goal is for financial or espionage, different things to be trying and constantly getting into people's accounts, bank accounts, stealing information via email. So passwords are extremely important nowadays. Again, my name is Austin Hermunslie, Red River Communications here. I'm a network engineer, part of the cyber team here as well. And if you have any questions or need to learn more, go to the link below that we're putting on here, but it's redrivercom.com. That's our website. And thanks.